We start with breaking news. He is accused of threatening to kill a congressman. Now a Virginia Beach man faces serious charges.
The target of that alleged threat, Representative Scott Taylor. Our top story is breaking news this Friday night. I'm David Allen.
And I'm Regina Mobley. Within the past 40 minutes, we got our first look at the suspect in this case. Wallace Godwin was booked into the Western Tidewater Regional Jail. The 69-year-old faces federal charges.
We have team coverage tonight. 13 News Now investigative reporter Laura Geller spoke with the congressman.
But we begin with 13 News Now reporter Megan Perrier live in Norfolk.
David, Regina, federal officials told us that all of this started over discussion about marijuana policy yesterday in Congressman Taylor's Virginia Beach office. That's when Godwin reportedly got frustrated and he allegedly threatened some violence. According to an affidavit, Godwin told a staff member, quote, "Scott is having an event this Saturday. I'm going to get my shotgun and do something about this. I will just handle this myself," end quote. That's when Godwin allegedly pointed at two staffers in the room saying, quote, "You two are next." According to court documents, this isn't the first time Godwin has been around Taylor's office, or even Taylor himself. Last year, the congressman's office says Godwin went to Taylor's house, blocking the congressman's vehicle. He reportedly wanted to talk about marijuana in this incident, too. Taylor came outside and told him to leave. He did so without incident. According to the affidavit, Godwin also visited Taylor's Virginia Beach office last March, too, and reportedly became aggressive, yelling at congressional staff members. Godwin has a concealed weapons permit. And Godwin is now charged with with threatening to murder and assault a member of Congress, and that faces a max penalty of 10 years in jail if he is convicted. But for now, he's in federal custody. Live in Norfolk, Megan Perrier, 13 News Now.
Our live team coverage continues with 13 News Now investigative reporter Laura Geller.
She's live at Town Center. And Laura, you just spoke with the congressman.
I did, guys, and Congressman Taylor was very calm when he came down to speak to a group of reporters about this incident, but he said it is concerning and unnerving to have somebody speak this way about him. He mostly said, though, that his thoughts went to his staff and, of course, to the public, because according to court records, this threat was made toward a public event. Taylor tells me that this is a reminder to always take violence seriously.
There should never be violence, never be threats of violence to elected officials or their staff. It's just unacceptable. Especially, my staff, they're in there to help people.
Now, Taylor also hopes that this sends a message of deterrence, that people will think twice before doing something like this or saying something like this. So we asked him about the elevated political discourse in this country and if the language, sometimes vicious language of leadership, has given people permission to speak this way. Here's what he said.
I think those things are inappropriate. I just do. I think they're inappropriate for leaders. I think they're inappropriate for people to speak like that. And yeah, leaders lead and people do follow. So if you're leading someone in that direction, then there could be bad things that happen because of that.
Representative Taylor had a lot more to say about this incident and the implications and repercussions. We Facebooked this live for you as we were talking with the congressman, so you can see it on our Facebook pages now. Of course, if you missed it live, the video is there for you. For now, we are live in Virginia Beach. I'm Laura Geller for 13 News Now.
Now, this is the second incident involving a local lawmaker in as many weeks. Last Thursday, we learned someone tried to run over State Senator Luis Lucas. Police arrested James Taliaferro. Investigators say he used to work for the senator at Lucas Lodge. The 40-year-old is charged with attempted murder. We first told you about this story through a breaking news alert from the 13 News Now app. Stay updated on the go. It is free for Apple and Android.
Tomorrow, tens of thousands of people are expected to pack the National Mall for the March for Our Lives. School safety continues to dominate the headlines following the Florida school massacre. It's a topic at Elizabeth City officials have been thinking about and working to achieve for much longer.
13 News Now reporter Stephen Graves is on the Safe Schools initiative.
The mother-father duo who founded this organization say it all started after the Sandy Hook shooting. They have since then raised thousands of dollars for security measures, and they want to go even higher.
I'm just a dad, first and foremost.
But Andy Montero is a dad who, with his wife, has a vision, one that's been seen out 5 years strong.
We've raised over $260,000.
It's all in the name of making each Elizabeth City Pasquotank public school safer.
We didn't feel it was right for us to put it on the district.
That's when Safe Schools was founded and donations from all over the community came flooding in.
Safety Assurance for Everyone is the acronym.
So all of that money fully funded cameras in every middle and elementary school. All 12 schools in the district now have those cameras, surveillance, magnetic doors, and intercom systems.
Welcome to Northside Elementary.
But Montero says he's not stopping there because recent national school shootings means more needs to be done. The organization wants 70 more cameras by the end of the school year and want to keep equipping buses. His advice to other parents who want change
is to be part of the solution, not part of the problem.
Looking ahead, Montero says he's going to work to get a curriculum in place that teaches students how to better interact with each other. He says at the end of the day, that's what's truly going to make a change. Reporting in Elizabeth City, I'm Stephen Graves, 13 News Now.
He hid drugs inside an adult novelty shop. Now he's spent 15 years behind bars. Russell Kerfoot was sentenced in Virginia Beach today. He was caught trying to hide meth inside the Love Shack. Instead, Kerfoot was convicted of several drug-related charges, including conspiracy to distribute and possession with intent to distribute.